how did you curate your sound? How did you curate what you wanted to talk about? How did you?
Well, it took me a while. I was chasing what I caught with Michael for a while. Like, you know, artist signing to artists can be a dangerous thing because you get signed and you expect them to tell you how to do it. But there's no real formula. You have to figure out how to show the world who you are. And I've been trying to do that album by album, mixtape by mixtape. And then going on a successful decade run with Run the Jewels. For those who may not know, I'm in one of the most successful rap groups in the world. I'm in a rap group called Run the Jewels with a guy named LP from Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
We tour 123 days a year. We just opened for Rage Against the Machine, they last run. We're a rap group that kind of get treated like a rock and roll group almost. And I love being in the group, but COVID happened. L went to produce a sound score for an Al Capone movie, and he was doing some other stuff with some other artists, and he was taking some downtime. We had been on a decade run. I had a year to kind of sit around. Me and Cuz Lightyear was playing around with music, and then I'm just like, man, if I died today, I'd have only been known in proxy to who I've been with, making music with Outkast, my man Tip, LP. I was like, I would like to show the world who I am, just as me, the 9-year-old kid who wanted to do it. I produced Michael, and Michael finally found the sound that I'm looking for to present the who I am. And I think that the audience finally was mature enough to get it. I think that the audience, you know, of 20 years ago when I came on the scene with Crunk Music, you had a bunch of kids in college that were freshmen that was getting lit to 2 Live. They was getting lit to 666 Mafia, Lil Jon, stuff like that. But they were kids from the hood, but they had made good, they had did good. So my music, although still trying to find the same balance, sonically didn't hit them the same way. You fast forward that 20 years, now they parents. They got bills to pay and shit. They still got the trappings in them, but with that said, their mind has grown in a way that now they can meet me. I'm meeting them where they are musically, and they get it. So, you know,
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, I got lucky, man. God gave me what I asked for. I just didn't understand it'd be 20 years in.
People can't really appreciate, some can't really appreciate the reaction Killer Mike. Versus the slumber Killer Mike. That was my favorite song on the album.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And you know what I'm saying?
You gotta hear it on the new one. We did a Slumber for Junkies where we made a hybrid of the two songs. It's like a 10-minute record.
Bro, that shit was, I had a situation like that too.
Yeah.
And bro, you snap, bro. It was so beautiful that, and I'm going off right now, but I was like, bro, it was so beautiful because it just went into like this melody. And I think one thing, not that I've paid attention to all your pieces of work, because I'm not gonna be that person to be like, bro, I heard enough of you to know exactly, oh, you got a sound, your voice is there. But the music was almost gospel trap. And even seeing some of the performances, those singers in the background, like
the Mighty Midnight Revival, Jory, Adonica, Jordan, Troy, and Alicia.
So that whole body of work obviously gets all the praise, but as I'm looking at your album discography, Monster, right? I knew you then. I pledge allegiance to the grind. I pledge allegiance to the grind too. Pledge, rap music. Songs for sinners, and then not to even mention the mixtapes. You see what I'm saying?
You got to keep on building the church. You know, I had to realize I am special. You know, a lot of it's people that'll say, man, you know, I played Little League with Cam. I played high school with Cam.
For sure.
Yeah, but this ain't Little League. This ain't high school. Like, Cam went on to become a professional elite athlete, and I appreciate my time. But we not the same. Like, we can't, you know what I mean? Like, I had to understand that. Like, I used to try to, and I'm a very humble person, but it's only because I know my power. So I don't really, I don't have to have it acknowledged in every sense and every way as much as, so I move in a humble way. But I know I'm special. Like, I know I'm hyper intelligent. I know I'm a hell of an orator. I know from a rap stylistic standpoint, I can get with anybody on any track, anytime. I've proven it. That's not something I just have to say. You can go back and listen to the discography from.
But that though, before 2000, when you dropped that, 2022, 2023?
22.
Right? Before
Well,
if
23 for what's the,
23,
last
Michael.
year,
Before the success of that, and even with the single,